Hello and welcome to my art channel. If you want to know how I draw Aladdin from scratch, then make sure that you watch my video to the end. You will not need a lot of supplies, just have a look at my picture to see what I'm using in this video. So at the beginning, make sure that you start with a pencil, and it can also be handy to have an eraser just to feel safe when you do little mistakes here and there. So first I started with the outlines from Aladdin, and to do that I had a look at a picture that I found online, and I made the circle with my protractor. Then go ahead and take your marker and trace the outer line of your circle and also Aladdin's hair. He has dark black hair, that's why you can use the marker for this. But for all the other things, I would advise you to take a thin pen, a fine liner, because it will look nicer. A typical characteristic of Aladdin are his eyebrows, so make sure that you don't draw them flat, but they're facing upwards a little bit, because that gives them, or that gives him, this innocent look. And also make sure that his smile is very wide, because he likes to smile, and that makes him very handsome. I decided to give Aladdin a red vest because that's what he's wearing in the live action movie, the new version of 2019. And I think that is really cool because the makers of the new Disney movie really asked themselves, how would Aladdin look like? And he looks very classy. I really like his style in the new movie. Let me know in the comments below if you're a fan of the older version, the one from 1992, or if you also like the new live action movie that came out this year, 2019. So personally, I'm a fan of both versions. I really love to watch the animated version as a child. I used to watch it so many times with my sisters and my cousin. We had a VHS and it was always playing on TV, so we had a lot of opportunities to watch it, and I was not disappointed at all when I watched the newer version. But I know that everybody's different, so let me know. I'm very curious to hear what other people think. For example, I know that the older version was working with a lot of stereotypes. They earned a lot of critique with the songs before they were published. Some lyrics were very, yeah, if you Google it, you will know what I'm talking about. But that's something that I didn't know as a child, and because I have the good memories, I just love that movie. Yeah, so I would like to know how it was for you. And of course, I was a fan of Abu. I was a fan of Genie, of Robin Williams. Like, Robin Williams did a really great job with Genie. Oh my god. I watched that movie so many times. But same thing with the new Aladdin version. I think Will Smith did great. What do you think about it? Did you like it? Were you disappointed? I'm also very curious about the new movies that Disney is going to make. Ariel, Mulan. Yeah, I really wonder. Oh, another movie that I really like is Lilo and Stitch. I love Stitch. Great movie. Since I'm finished with the inner part of my circle, I now want to add things to the outer part of the circle to really make it look like a mandala. So that's why I'm measuring the circle to find out where the center is. And then on the sides, I'm measuring 45 degrees and 90 degrees. And then I'm doing something that you can maybe not really see yet because it's with the pencil, but I'm just adding petals. Small curvy petals that all have the same width. Hopefully, more or less, they all have the same size because I didn't measure them. And then the next step, I'm going to use my pen, my marker, and just color them in. If you've never created a mandala before and want to know how to create a basic mandala from scratch, then make sure to check out the link in the description below, because I have a free mandala course that shows beginners how to start. Well, as you can see, I'm nearly done with my mandala. I now have beautiful black petals and I'm just adding a end frame to it. And actually I could have left it this way because it looks nice in white, but I decided just to add some white, some lines to finish off the whole drawing. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a little bit from the connection between structured and intuitive, because the Aladdin picture is structured, where I used examples to make sure that he also really looks like the real Aladdin, and then I just added intuitive steps. So if you like my video, make sure to like it, to pin it on Pinterest. You can also follow me on Instagram, and make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, because next week I'm going to show you how I draw Princess Jasmine.